Since 1950, Ranger School has served as the gauntlet which separates the men who wear the Ranger tab from all others. These volunteers are about to begin the most grueling trial they may ever face. The odyssey that is Ranger School begins at Ranger Training Brigade, Fort Benning, Georgia. It will vividly demonstrate to them the tools and tenacity needed to become a Ranger. Having already distinguished themselves in regular Army units, the trainees may think they are prepared for the hardships they will confront. But for most, what awaits will be beyond description.
If somebody can imagine having anywhere from 0 to 2 to 3 hours sleep a night for 55 days and hardly any food, and having somebody scream at you pretty much 24 hours a day.
There you go, be aggressive, get up.
For the next 8 weeks across the southern United States, the men will push themselves beyond their limits to learn Ranger tactics around the clock. Through deep woods, on mountain cliffs, and in snake-infested Florida swamps, the Ranger students will struggle to keep on their feet while learning to fight in any terrain under the worst conditions. Bayonet training, hand-to-hand combat, and hundreds of miles of training patrols will be tackled along with growing hunger and exhaustion.
The toughest moments that they're going to face is when they're out there in the field and they're doing the patrolling phase where they'll go out and they'll do a mission for 24 hours, come back in, they might get 1 or 2 hours sleep, get back up and go through the whole process again.
To further challenge the students, an armed opposing force will attack without warning, day or night, often firing blanks at the weary student patrols. One of the most vital skills to be perfected is the airborne assault. Even the most experienced jumpers must refresh their skills through ground training and practice leaps from the 40-foot airborne towers. Each parachute is checked and rechecked before the men load onto C-130 Hercules airlifters in groups of 15. The jump master is the last sight the Rangers see before leaping from the streaking aircraft. With 1 second between jumpers, there is no room for error as the chutes open. Once on the drop zone, the tired students will march 16 miles into the night to make camp. After just 2 hours sleep, they will attack the Darby Queen, a mile of obstacles that will push the trainees further into exhaustion. On the Darby Queen, as at every stage of Ranger School, Ranger instructors confront the students.
Get up there! That's 1 try right there, Ranger. You better get it right. Go, go, go!
When that guy says, I don't think I can take another step, that Ranger instructor is right there forcing him, making him take that step. And what that soldier learns is that I can do it. I can do more than I physically thought I could. I can do more than my body thinks it can take.
Ranger!
Many will be unrecognizable as they complete their final days in the swamps. Some will have lost up to 30% of their body weight.
Let's go. A little momentum will help you out.
On average, 43% of the class will drop out or be lost to injury. But for those with the will to endure, the experience will serve to galvanize the unshakable bond vital to the Rangers.